Hello and welcome to Tree of Life Athletics. I'm Ben Patrick, Athletic Director of Tree of Life Christian Schools. And whether you're a parent of a returning athlete or new to Tree of Life, we want to welcome you to another exciting season of Tree of Life Athletics. You're going to see here my contact information. There's my cell number on the screen, my email address. I'd also like to introduce Matt Schunkweiler. He's the Assistant Athletic Director, and there you'll see his email address as well. Our office phone number is listed, and so is our new athletics website, which we'll go over in just a little bit. But I want to take a moment to express what we feel in the athletic office are the important factors of Tree of Life Athletics. And number one, and most importantly, is discipling in the moment. Your athlete is going to enjoy Tree of Life Athletics. They're going to enjoy the seasons that they spend here. And if for some reason they don't, I invite you to take a moment, reach out to me and schedule some time that we can meet and listen and hear some things that we may be able to do better. But I think they're going to enjoy this season and they're going to have a great time, but they will face challenges. They will face adversity. It could be a loss, it could be playing time, it could be performance related. But we have coaches on staff that use these opportunities as what I call discipling in the moment. We've all grown the most in our spiritual development through adversity. Our coaches make it a mission to use these adverse moments to disciple our athletes and teach through these moments. It's the most important thing that happens through our Tree of Life Athletics. The second important factor of Tree of Life Athletics is they serve as the first impression and oftentimes the identity of the school. We're going to have people that come to our gyms and our fields that we get a chance to witness to through our actions and our play, our coaches' behavior. All of this creates an impression and identity for our school. Let's make it a positive one. It's also a great time for fellowship for our students and our families. I love watching student sections of our games, and I love watching our families. What are you doing? You're bonding, you're fellowshipping, you're making friends, you're making memories. It's one important factor of Tree of Life Athletics. I'd like to introduce you to our new athletic website. It's athletics.tolcs.org. Here you'll see all the game schedules and practice schedules all in one place. It'll also give you a link to Final Forms and any other information. It'll have score updates, and it's pretty much a one-stop shop for all Tree of Life Trojans athletic needs. A requirement for all student athletes is that they finish the Final Forms. What this is you'll go to the website listed here. You'll register your child into Final Forms. There'll be a section for you to complete and a section for the athletes to complete. One thing to remember, if you're a middle school parent, it will ask for an email address for you and your child. It's okay if your child doesn't have an email address, you'll just use yours for both. It will accept both. But this is part of the physical requirements, and we do need this completed prior to the start of practices for any season. Middle school roster sizes. I'd like to take a moment to talk about that. Our roster sizes will be directly correlated to the number of teams we can have in that particular sport, the number of players who can be on a playing field at one time, and the space we have for practices and games. With that in mind, the following roster sizes will be used for middle school sports. Middle school soccer. It will have 18 players that will dress for one team. There's no limit to the roster size, up to 28. After 28 players, we will create a second team. But from 18 to 28, it will be one team with 18 players dressing on a particular game. For middle school volleyball and basketball, a maximum of 12 will dress for one team. We'll need 18 to create two teams. So that means if we have 17, 12 will dress for any given game. After 18, we'll create two teams. Starting next season, if we hit a number that is over 24, we'll have to make some cuts, so that we'll have just two teams of 12. I want to remind you about some important dates. August 24th is our Trojan Tailgate, where we have every team, every fall team scheduled to play that day. We invite you to come out, enjoy the community, enjoy some food. August 28th is our all-fall sports picture day. That's at 3:30, right after school on the 28th. Now I'd like to take a moment to talk to you about game admission prices. Middle school prices have changed this year. They're free to everyone. So that means bring your parents, bring your families, friends, uncles, cousins, everyone is invited. That's visitors and Tree families. Now this does not apply to away games, so this is only home Tree of Life games. High school games have changed as well. They are free to all Tree family members. What that means is you get to define who is a family member. If you'll stop in the athletic office, we'll give you a key card that you'll just have on your keychain. And once you show that at the gate, anyone that's with you gets in free. There's no limit to these key cards, so pick up as many as you need. Visitors will still pay a fee, And also, if there's an OSHA tournament game that we're hosting, we do have to charge a fee for that as well. And again, it does not apply to away games. But the biggest takeaway, stop in the athletic office, pick up your keychain, your key tag, show that at the gate. Anyone's with you gets into any high school home game for free. And there's a look at the key tags that we want you to pick up. And like I said, there's no limit to how many of these you can have. So please feel free to pass them out to aunts and uncles and make sure everyone gets in. Also, this year, our concessions are accepting Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover, so no need to pack a lot of cash. Just feel free to have dinner at the concession stand with these items. So that's it for Tree of Life Athletics this year. If you have any other questions, need any other information, please don't hesitate to reach out to my email address or my cell number. We look forward to seeing you at some games this year. Thank you.